Hello friends, welcome back. We are going to make some happy fall cards today, the A2 size. They are 4 on each printable PDF, A2 size, or you can take the PNGs and resize them a little bigger or smaller if you'd like to in the horizontal format. I am cutting all 8 out from both PDFs, and I'll be just adhering some of them to the front and then making some other layered cards with the others. So here is one that's ready to go. I just adhered it to the front. Here's a Hello Friend card. Super cute. Can't get any faster, quicker than that. Nice pretty design on the front. Hello Fall. And this one we will be doing a little bit of layering. So I pulled out the Autumn Days die cut collection. This is the November 2023. It has some beautiful leaves, sentiments, and green coffee cups. So I decided to use some of the Findings washi tape to give it a little bit of a background, and then I layered some contrasting die cuts on the top. I started out using my tape runner and then I didn't care for that too much. It wasn't adhering the points of the die cuts down very well. So I ended up grabbing my liquid glue and gluing it down just so it wouldn't come apart when someone pulled it out of the envelope. I wanted to make sure that they stuck really good. I pop dotted up those 2 coffee cups and then I called it done. It's coffee time somewhere. This one is just adhered to a black and white card and ready to go. There were some beautiful roses and leaves in the die cut pack, and so I grabbed this gray piece of the scrap piece from my bin and all of the beautiful burgundy roses and some leaves, and I kind of rearranged them in a pattern. I cut out this circle so it'd make sure that I didn't cover up too much of the roses, but I put them in the right formation. I'm using it as a guide because I'm going to stamp that in a second. I pull out my But First Coffee 4x6 stamp. It's one of the first stamps that I designed, and it says coffee is always a good idea. I get out my aged mahogany distress ink and ink the edge, and then I adhere it down. I decided to pop dot it just to give it a little bit of something something. And then I noticed that there was a little gap and I didn't like it, so I grabbed a little rose and put it in the gap. It came out well. And then I had another piece of the gray strip, so I started stamping it with that same aged mahogany, and I didn't like how I stamped the pattern, so I flipped it over and started again. And I was much happier with this side, starting out with some of the bigger elements, and then I go back in with some of the smaller elements on the stamp, the coffee beans and the roses, to fill in some of the space. Once I'm done with all of this, I adhere it to the front of the card and decide to layer it up. I had this die cut in the pack from the same Autumn Days, and I grabbed the other sentiment on the stamp that says But First Coffee. And that's it. So here is a stack of cards that we made in 4 minutes. Happy fall, y'all!